Are you an aspiring entrepreneur or new to the AI automation space? Ever had a motivational wall where even getting out of bed feels like climbing the Mount Everest? Stay tuned because we're about to unpack the secrets to maintaining drive and consistency. We all experience slumps where we lack motivation to work, and even getting out of bed doesn't feel enjoyable. Our initial excitement fades away and we face obstacles and challenges. It could be that we don't know how to secure our first deal, or we're unsure about making phone calls and initiating action. We might also try to find ourselves endlessly consuming content on a given topic, mistakenly believing that we're making progress when in reality, we're simply procrastinating from what truly matters. Why does it happen? One day, 2 weeks ago, it was dark outside, and I was woken up by the sound of raindrops. I looked outside the window and saw a gray sky. My watch indicated it was 5 a.m. in the morning, and I felt tired, exhausted. I didn't want to wake up. My mind started telling me that I deserved to stay in bed because it was dark and no one else needed to be awakened anyways. The excitement I had felt 2 months ago was gone now. I used to believe that I could change the world, but the more I learned about AI, the more I realized its limitations and my own limitations. I began to doubt if starting an automation AI business would even work. I quickly caught myself thinking this way and questioned why I was in the business. I reminded myself to be thankful for the fact that the world is changing and that I'm learning something new every single day. I reminded myself that I'm doing one of the most difficult things each day, entrepreneurship. If I can get through the difficult periods today, tomorrow might be worse, but the day after will bring sunshine and rainbows. Let's go. Let's do it. I was out. Next, I want to talk to you about is clarity over certainty. We're always searching for a clear path from step 1 to step 100, as if that guarantees success in business. In reality, our conditions from school with its structure and systems lead us to believe that life follows a set path. Kindergarten, elementary school, high school, university, job, and a predetermined life. However, entrepreneurship is completely the opposite. This is the biggest change I have had to face when becoming a new entrepreneur in the AI automation space. Instead of constantly thinking 100 steps ahead, just focus on the next step. There is a Chinese proverb that says, cross the river by grabbing onto the next stone, not by building a bridge. Instead of focusing on motivation, focus on mental models and frameworks. Motivation is based on emotions. You move with action, which can be unpredictable, like the weather. Mental frameworks, on the other hand, anticipates what's going to come and allow you to move forward regardless of how you feel. That's why I want to introduce you to the S curve right here. If you take a look at the transition curve, it consists of 4 phases. Uninformed optimism, when we first start to do something, we get really excited and people keep on telling us how powerful the opportunity is. It's just like dating your first girlfriend. You go out for the first date, you feel a lot of chemistry, and you just cannot get over her. You think about her every single day, you cannot sleep at night, and then informed pessimism happened. Okay, there's something going on with her. She's not responding to your phone calls. Or you say something that get on her nerve. She does something that you don't like. It could be she wore green and you did not think that green looked really good on girls. Next, price or meaning. You start questioning yourself. Why are you even with this girl in the first place? Why do you want to be in a relationship? It's just like a new business venture. Why do you even start this business anyways? You have lawyer friends who operate law firms are making fantastic killing. You have real estate friends who are developing properties or who are investing in properties. They just put a 5% down payment and now they are reaping 400% return per year. And there it goes. The question is it crash and burn or informed optimism? If you quit, it's going to be crash and burn. You restart the whole process again in the next venture. It could be a job. It could be you getting into e-commerce, or you could be getting licensed selling real estate. Or if you stick it out, you keep going, you don't quit, there's something called informed optimism. You've gone through a process where you seek understanding, you seek clarity, you start learning and understanding your business even better. It wasn't just what you were thinking from before, it's completely different now. And you start doing things differently. You start deep diving into a subject, into AI, into large language models, into how to build an agent, into voice flow. You start developing your craft, building your skill set and crafting the perfect offer. You started really digging in deep and doing your market research. You started doing outreach, talking to the right people, and you get lucky from time to time. All of a sudden, you understand that this game is hard, yet you're optimistic. You enjoy the game. You want to play the game long term. You keep playing. That's the difference. You will notice that this curve is very similar to the curve at the bottom, which is called a curve of knowledge. It's also an S curve. It's just simply human behavior, how we're wired from millions of years ago. It's our blood in our DNA. The stage are unconscious incompetence, conscious incompetence, conscious competence, and unconscious competence. Whether you're taking on a new sport like skiing, basketball, or tennis, or pursuing a new hobby like cooking, making pottery, or cigar tasting, anytime you engage in something new, you may reach a point where just before the critical mass hit, where you feel like giving up. This is the stress that your mind goes through in order to rewrite itself for the new opportunity that are coming your way. By understanding this, you can accept it as a fact of life. Just like air, just like gravity, it's here to stay. You can't change it. Once you understand this, things become easier, regardless of what you're doing. As long as it is something new and you are learning, it can be painful. The only thing you have to remind yourself at this point, especially when you feel like you're losing motivation, you don't want to continue, is not to quit. You keep going. That's why you see me coming back to do my YouTube channel again after 2 weeks. I have my studio finally set up now. I don't have to move from office to office, location to another location, setting up the lights, camera, audio every time I go to a new place, when I shoot a new video, when I learn new things, edit new things, when I have to speak into the camera. My knowledge compounds, my effort compounds, and my investment compounds. Having this clarity and framework will help you get through your motivational dip. We emphasize that motivation involves both motion and emotions, and it can be as unpredictable as the weather. We also explore the concept of the transition S curve, closely tied to human nature and our learning process, the knowledge curve. It is a fact that we often prioritize certainty over clarity, but this mindset can lead to mental health issues. You don't want that. On the other hand, if we prioritize clarity over certainty, we can gain a better understanding of our nature. Thank you for watching this video, and I really hope that you have suggestions for future topics. Please leave a comment below. Have yourself a wonderful week as always.